All right. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you don't know, my name is Lucia.
And I'm Laynory.
And we are going to talk about the importance of hitting and re-hitting your rank. So before we get started, what goals, what rank are you trying to hit this month? Write them in the chat.
Ooh.
Let's go. What ranks are you guys trying to hit? MMB, 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 AMB, amazing. I love it. Maria, is it already yours?
Yes.
Chelsea. Okay, awesome. So what's really important with this business is you want to be super clear on what you want from this business and what your goals are in this business and in life. And this goes back to your why. Why did you start this business? Why are you doing this? What can this business do for you? What can it do for your life? What is your goal from all of this? What can this do for you? Okay, that's super, super important. You have to hone in on why you're even here. And then just know that throughout your time with this business, that every rank you ever achieve in Mont, there is going to be a major lesson to be learned. It's going to be trying to hit you right in the face, whether it's dropping dead weight, whether it's recruiting for yourself, whether it's being the professional and learning as you go. This is not a business where you have to have it all memorized for your first day at work, okay? You're going to learn as you go. So get comfortable with failure. Get comfortable with making mistakes, and then get your booty back up and ready to go the very next minute. Not the next day, the next minute. Laynory and I are here to give you all the tools to get you to the top and stay on track with your ranks. Now, how to hit or re-hit your rank. So the first thing is, like I kind of mentioned, you want to be clear on what you want out of this business. You want to be clear on the rank you want to hit and what you need to hit that rank. Visualize where you want to go with this long term, right? If you want to be a director in this company, if you want to be a millionaire, you need to visualize it. You should already see yourself there. That is what's going to help you hit and re-hit all your ranks. And then show up like you have the best opportunity in the damn world and you have the best products in the damn world, because you do. And if you're, even if you don't believe that, then it will show right away in every single conversation you have. Okay, so really believe that you have the best products and best opportunity to offer. And even if you're a few months in, show up like you are already building a badass business for yourself. You need to show up as that person. Excuses or execute. Cut the excuses. No one has time for them. If you're someone who is prone to excuses, procrastination, or laziness, you're not going to get anywhere. This is your business. No one else's. No one is going to do it for you. Once you let all that go, once you hone in and visualize what you want and you let go of all the BS, everything's going to start happening for you.
Exactly. I love it. I love that. I love it. Like Lucia said, you need to be crystal clear what rank that you're going for, right? So what ranks are you going for? MMB, MMP, whatever the rank that you're going for, you need to make sure you divide that, divided by the days of that month, okay? Now, the goal is that everybody should do it before the 25th of each month, because if you do it by the 25th, right after that, you're going to start getting, whatever you get is like a bonus, okay? And you're not going to be stressed out trying to do it the last minute. So that should be something, that everybody should focus on. When do you want to do it? When you want to hit your goal, right? So make it crystal clear, organize yourself, work on that. Like, how many VIPs do you need for that? Okay. How many market partners? When am I going to get them? Have like weekly goals and start accomplish them. Okay, so you should start your month like strong, guys. Like every month we have to start strong. So you should be aiming to hit your goal, like I said, um, early. Start working on your PV. Okay, so by the second of each month, you should at least be active with your 200 points. Okay, how do you do that? Look up reports, birthday reports. Call your VIPs, whoever is having flagships that month. Call them, text them what the only for you product of that month. Contact your VIPs, and that way you're gonna start working on your PV. So then you can start, working on with your team or the rest. Okay. One thing that once you talk to your VIPs, always ask for referrals, because you never know, they might know somebody who needs the products or the opportunity. So that's a good way to start your month working your personal business. Okay. By the 5th, everybody should be 500 points, 500 PV. Okay. Make it a priority that you have your PV the first days of the month. Okay. Then having your one-on-ones with your team in the beginning of the month, help them do the same thing that you're doing. Duplication is key in this business, you know that. So help them map out their goals, okay? Help them get to where they want to go. Your team should be duplicating the same things that you are doing. So if you're not working, if you're not starting your month strong, think about it. Your team might not do the same, okay? Wake up your chats. To me, that's very important. Like your chats are like your office.
Sorry, well, it's not good being down there either.
Mari. Okay. You mute yourself.
Guys, please mute yourself.
Here's your ball.
Oh,
Laynory, you can mute them.
Do you want this?
you can see a baby.
Riley, can you mute your microphone, please?
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, so wake up your chats. Like I said, say good morning, like interact with your chats, because that's your office. If you don't say good morning, if you don't talk in your chats, you're not working your business, guys. So make it a priority to always be interacting with your team. They said stay close to the fire, and that's how you guys stay, we can stay close to the fire. We motivate each other, we inspire each other. Okay, so that is very important. And be upset.
Well, before you say that really quick, Laynory, so
Yeah.
what she's saying is be really specific about what your goals are for the month, and then just do what you need to do to make them happen.
Just
Right?
just work it. Be obsessed. Like I said, I'm so obsessed with this business. And if you just joined the company and you're not obsessed yet, I invite you to start educating yourself on this industry, the company, the products. Like that's how we learn, and we fall in love with this company and the industry. So you should be obsessed with the company, the industry, your future, your dream life, the potential of what this business can do for you. Okay, so eat, sleep, breathe your business. When I go to sleep,
Hola, ¿cómo
I think about
estás?
Monet. I wake up thinking
¿Cómo
about
estuvo tu
Monet.
día?
Please mute your microphone. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so learn about network marketing. The industry, this is the industry that makes the most millionaires, guys. And that only right there should make you be obsessed, okay? Make the decision to become a professional in this industry. And how do you do that? You gotta educate yourself, right? If you go to school, like if you go for nursing, you have to go to school, right? So why this business, why we don't have to study when we're doing this type of business? We got to do the same. We got to educate ourselves so we can, talk to people when we feel that this is the company that they should join too. Okay. So another thing that I wanted to mention is that attainable goals, Like you need to know, once you start thinking of what rank you want, it should be like a step-by-step. For example, if your goal is to be, if you just start, right? Or you just hit MMP last month, your next goal should be AMB or MB, right? Even if your end goal is SED, you have to go step by step, okay? I just joined and I decided I want to be MM right away this month. It sounds kind of difficult, right? So you need to start step by step. Even if if you're shooting for the start, at least try to work your business, as it goes. So I don't know, Lucia, can you, I don't know, if I make
Everything is attainable, right? So like
attainable.
shoot for the stars, always dream big. Just break it down. Simple. Break
Yeah.
it down step by step and make your smaller goals attainable so that once you hit those small goals, you just move on to the next one, move on to the next one, move on to the next one. You have to have, there's no way you can get to the second floor of a house without going up the steps, right? Create steps for yourself and then keep going up and keep going up. But I'm gonna take the reign here and talk about being a leader and accountability and holding yourself accountable. You are not going to hit your ranks or re-hit your ranks without being a leader. And that doesn't start when you get your first market partner. That starts the minute you sign up as a market partner. That starts with yourself. Okay, so show up for yourself. You're your first market partner. You're your first business partner. That's you. So take care of yourself and do things that you need to do for yourself to be successful. Do all the things. It's not enough to just recruit. It's not enough to just have VIPs. You need to do everything, the personal development, the chats, the constant, mentoring. You need to do all the things, show up for yourself. That's where it starts. Be a leader for yourself, and then show up as a leader for your team. Even if you have no market partners yet, you need to show up as a leader because who's going to want to join you when you're not a leader, right? And then, it's really important. Are you acting like the rank you want to be? Really, I want you guys to think about that for a second. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing to hit the rank you want to be? Okay? Are you showing up like that person? If you just hit MMP and your next goal is A and B, you can't show up like MMP, right? You got to show up like the rank you want to hit. And then I want you to also think about, as far as leadership goes, think about what you do for your business. Like ask yourself, what did I do today for my business? If my team is doing what I did today, am I going to grow? Am I going to be successful? When you bring in new people, they are watching you. You are inspiring and motivating. How can you tell your team to do something if you're not doing it? So it starts by leading with example. And then, as we continue through leadership, when you sign a market partner, you are promising them leadership. You're promising them mentorship and guidance. You need to show up for them every single day. It will not always be easy. This business is not easy, but this is what we do. We duplicate, we lead and mentor, and we share all of our knowledge that we have received so that they too have all the tools to be successful. That is how you are going to rank. That is how you're going to re-rank. You need to show up as a leader. You need to mentor. You need to duplicate. I can't express how important that is to hitting your ranks. And then make sure your team is doing what you're doing. Like I said, lead by example. Make sure you are working hard and so is your team, and create a community. Create that community of like success. Create that community of dreaming bigger and working your tail off.
True. Love that. So stay strong and consistent. Guys, in the beginning of the month, everybody is so motivated. Everybody has big goals. Everybody wants to hit, their ranks. But then comes, mid of the month, let's say July 15th, and the energy starts going down, right? Maybe because we're not seeing the results that we were looking, we see like that number, that goal that we put in the beginning of the month, it looks bigger now. Don't stop. Like, you have 30 days. Stay strong and consistent all the way through. I know sometimes we have days that they're difficult than others, but anything can happen. Even up to the last minute, you have to continue working until you hit your goal. Okay. I mean, you have to do it. How bad do you want this? That's the question. Like, if you want this really bad, you're gonna continue working your business. You're gonna continue making those calls because you wanna achieve your goals, right? You don't wanna just quit. You have to do it. Sometimes some people say, I'll do it next month. No. Why leaving it for next month? Oh, I'm gonna sign up that market partner next month. Do it now. Why waiting? This is the month. It's now. So it's so important to stay strong and consistent. Do what you have to do to make it happen.
And that leads right into always acting with urgency. If you want to hit your ranks, you need to act with urgency. You need to act the way you did when you first started the business, right? You were opening your mouth, you were spreading the word, you were excited, you were passionate. You got to keep that going and always act with urgency. Don't push off what you can do today for later. Any sale, you take care of that right in the moment. Any potential call, you try and schedule it for that day. Do not push things off. You do it then, you act with urgency. I'm not joking you. When I have a potential sale, I stop what I'm doing. Like, everything around me just gets really blurry. I don't even know where I am anymore. And I can't focus or do anything else until I take care of that sale or that call. I don't want to say it's bad, because it's not, right? Like, I'm obsessed with this. I know what I want for myself and I know what I need to do to get there. So everything else stops and I take care of what I need to take care of in the moment. I can't focus unless I do it. And then this is something that I think we don't talk about enough, but this is what's going to help you rank up. It's going to help you re-rank. You need to create an honest and sustainable business from the beginning. Okay? That means people joining you, they want to work the business, right? And you want people who actually want to work the business. You don't want to sign up Joe Schmo or whatever, just make it honest. And if you start that way from the beginning and you create a good foundation for your business, it's strong, right? And then you can just build up from there. And then what's really important is you have to always keep recruiting. Yeah. You don't want to end up 5 months down the line, at A and B or whatever it is, by kind of like, I don't want to say cheating the system, but you have an honest business. That's what's going to get you to the top.
True.
Bring in people who genuinely want to do this, and then show up for them and mentor them and duplicate, and then keep recruiting. Do not rely on those people that you started with. Every month you should be bringing in new people. That's how you're going to create a sustainable business.
Yeah.
And so, like, why is that important? And like, why is it important to, re-rank with, like, we're going to talk a little bit about fresh blood and new clients, and why it's important to always bring in new people as market partners and as VIPs.
Yeah, always bring new people. I mean, I want to talk to you about VIPs. They're the bread and butter of your business, guys. Take care of them. They're your clients. They're your potential market partners, right? They might be your future market partners. So you have to take care of them, give them a good experience, make sure they're happy with the products, right? That they will help with your volume, your future volume. So it's something that they're our business. We have to make sure they're having a good experience with us. So take care of them. Always ask for referrals. They're gonna help us get more clients or market partners. Okay, so that's a good way to bring new people, through VIPs. They will help you too. I send them, sometimes I send them gifts, samples, just making sure they're happy with my service. We're customer service for them. So we got to make sure we're giving good customer service to our VIPs.
And then as far as always recruiting and bringing in new people, it's really important because, you know, you can't rely on who you have now to bring you to the next level, right? And it's kind of what I mentioned in the beginning, like your energy and what you put into this business is super important. And we want to constantly mentor and constantly, you know, teach with people who want to do this, with people who want to be here. And if, you know, it's not for everybody, and that's okay. And as long as you do your part, and your part is mentoring and always, you know, building your team. And you can't rely on who you started with to bring you to SED. And you never know what's going to happen. So you just have to keep bringing in new people to the business. And when you need like an MMP line, and this is so important, and I've noticed my mindset change about this recently. You know, I used to be like, oh, I'm just waiting on Sally to hit MMP. Like, no, this isn't Sally's fault. This is my fault, right? Like, I should not be waiting on anybody. We're never waiting on anyone. That's on you. That's on me. You need to keep recruiting so you have many people to work with. You have tons of options. You're not waiting on anybody.
Yeah, and keep your why clear and always in front of you. Your why should be, you know, what's going to push you to get to whatever you want. I mean, no excuses, having your why, consistency. I mean, that's the key. I gotta share with you guys, my daughter is sick today, and I didn't want this to be an excuse not to be on the call, but I'm just showing up because this is what I want to do. And this is what I want to show everybody, that we cannot have excuses. If we really want something in this business, we have to work for it. Leave the excuses outside and just work for your dream life.
Yeah.
Because
And then, yeah, absolutely. And you're going to do that by continuing to do all the things. So keep building your team, keep mentoring, keep recruiting, keep doing your personal development, work on yourself. You know, what you want to think about when you think about ranking up, always, you want to build your team wide and you want to build your team deep. That is how you're going to be a director and millionaire in this company. Always recruit, so go as wide as possible, and then always mentor and go as deep as you can. And if you're doing that right and you're duplicating, then your girls are going to, your people, I don't want to, girls, guys, you know, they're going to do it, then they're going to do it, and they're going to do it. And that's how it's just going to keep going deep. So if you show up as a leader, you do all the things, you lead by example, you duplicate, that tree is going to keep trickling down naturally on its own. Okay, so always think wide. That's why we never, ever, ever stop recruiting. And then always mentor and lead by example. So it just goes all the way down the family tree. And what I want you to keep in mind before we finish this call, your goal, and this is what I think about every single day, your goal that's going to get you to the top, 5 MMB lines. That is what you're working towards. As many MMB lines as possible. You do that, you work towards getting 5 MMB lines, you will be a director in this company. Laynory, do you want to say anything else?
No, love it. Thank you so much, guys, for being on the call. And thank you, Lucia.
Of course. Thank you, guys. I hope you know that you're amazing, that you can do this, that you are worthy, and just be consistent. Work your tails off and do all the things and show up, and it'll happen. It's already happening for you, right? You're already here. So just keep going.
Let's finish this month strong, guys.
There's still 6 days, 5.5 days left. That's a lot of stinking time.
Yep. Everything is possible. So work hard until the last minute. You can do it.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.